wants to be better, he's gonna have to send us 3 checks in total. You notice that Trump sent us $1,200 first.
Yeah.
Biden said, "Let me do $1,400. Let me ump it up $200."
Yeah.
The second check was $6. So how what you want to bet the second check from Biden is gonna be $800?
You're probably right.
Check.
That's what we say. We didn't think it was gonna be a third check.
The $1,400 was to complete the $600 because it was supposed to be $2,000. So
they're already talking about us another package.
What? For real?
There's rumors. Look it up.
Yeah.
Michael Google that.
Yeah.
But on the day that we got our stimmy, everybody in the hood is rich.
Oh yeah.
What do you think is the first purchase people are making?
That's sad.
Jordans.
Oh my God, that's so sad. You got that? I give you 5 choices, and I think you're gonna get them all right. You said Jordan sneakers. That's one.
Purses.
Louis Vuitton.
Boom.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yo,
Go to that mall on Saturday.
I don't want to be racially profiling, and
But I am.
But when we got our last stimulus check, I went to Woodbury Commons, and that Gucci line was long.
Yeah.
Guess who was in those lines?
People are calling out tomorrow. Or even today.
People calling out for the rest of the week because they got $1,400 already.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah.
And they're checking their bank account. $1,400.
Yeah.
So, people this weekend are going to be at Woodbury Commons. This is the weekend you don't want to be in Woodbury Commons or at the mall.
Garden State anywhere.
$1,400 is going to get spent so fast. Forget about that you need to pay your rent because they know you can't get evicted. Forget about you need food in the house because somehow, some way, you can go to the pantry and get free food.
Yeah.
Now, let me go to the mall because I need a new pair of jeans. I need some new Gucci glasses.
Tell you.
I need my new Jordans, whatever Nikes are out.
Yes.
And that's sad to say. Now, Walmart's probably putting sales on flat screen TVs.
Yep.
Even Fashion Nova texts me say, "Hey, spend your stimmy here."
Even where I work, I was telling people, "Hey, you're behind in payment. You just got the stimulus check. You want to get extra payment?
But you want to take out a bigger loan?"
Yo, like this is what they this is what we do. We know you got the money. You're gonna spend it quick. Why not pay what you already owe?
Yeah.
But people are not thinking about paying the rent, going to food shopping. They're not thinking that. They see $1,400 deposit. I think they were waiting since midnight, checking their bank account all day. And then once 8 a.m. came when they were waking up, $1,400 is there. They took a shower. The mall don't open till 10 o'clock. They first in line at American Eagle.
The liquor, I'm sure it's going, weed, everything.
It's getting spent. Me? I'm not receiving it yet.
People getting late Christmas gifts.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be like, yo, I had this in the thing. Late birthday gifts. They're going to late Valentine's Day gifts.
It is sad.
PlayStations are going up.
They give us the government gives us $1,400, which is nothing compared to what we're going through.
Yeah.
$1,400 can't even pay some people's rent. Especially if you live in New York.
Most people's rent.
Yeah. $1,400 is just fucking tickling somebody's balls.
Yeah.
And you can't do shit. Now, if they want to make a economy effect, send us like 5 G's in one shot. I'm not saying that's going to solve the problem. But
monthly payments.
Or monthly payments.
Monthly payments is much smarter.
It is.
But then it's one of those
and
things.
They had that in one of the plans.
It's one of those things that I don't know. It's like these motherfuckers take forever to make up a decision because they gotta vote, and we're all of us. We be waiting for that shit. Like, did they vote yes? And then you get so many text messages. Yo, that shit passed, and they're like, nah, it gotta pass this part.
Yeah,
it didn't pass this part. So you're like, what the fuck?
So we got a stimmy check on St. Patrick's Day. And we're still, some of the states are still not open 100%.
Yeah.
How much of that $1,400 you think it went to bars to this day?
I'm sure there's people out drinking, man. Like, out here in Jersey on Friday, they're going to open everything 50%.
Friday, I'm going to Sedona to have a beer.
50% for everything. Gyms, restaurants, bars, all that stuff. And I think a few
strip clubs.
Probably strip clubs, all that shit. It's going to be 50%
that means
capacity. I think probably by the end of April, depending on the numbers go, I think, or May. Once, because Biden said by May 1st, all Americans shall have the opportunity to get vaccinated. That's going to be the target date.
He didn't say by May 4th, be with you?
No, he said, it's going to be May. Yeah. He's going to do, that's probably what he's going to do the next stimulus check.
He's going to do the dance?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's telling Trump, it's going to be May.
But yeah,
I never heard of that. Oh,
but... Man. So I think by that time, man, because look, 12 states already open. I know Texas is one big one.
Yeah, my brother told me it's open.
They opened up. Maryland was another one.
Florida's been open forever. They never close.
Yeah, Florida never closed.
Florida's been open in 24 hours.
Yeah, Florida.
They're like, fuck everybody else.
Everybody's on spring break right now, wilding out in Florida.
Florida's been on spring break since last year.
Yeah.
Since 2020 when this thing hit.
Yeah.
They said COVID. Where's he coming from? Cuba? I don't know COVID. And Florida's been open. But it's like Lee said, a lot of states are going to start opening up. I know New York has been a little still behind. Jersey's been doing a little better. But once it starts opening up, people, you get a chance, just get vaccinated like that. You don't have to worry, man, because you're still running the chance, man. It's like there's still people dying from this Rona shit. People still not taking it serious. So as the Chuleta bros was telling you, go have fun with your stimulus check. Think about getting the vaccine shot, because I think some people will get them for free. Well, I don't know if they're giving it for free.
I think they're supposed to be for free.
So actually, there you go. And I know some people who've been waiting for, I forget the first two that came out, the Pfizer and
Moderna or something.
So everybody that's been on the waiting list on that, because you need 2 shots on those.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to now get off that list and get into the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, because it's
only one shot. Mm-hmm. But now they're saying is, if you get off the first waiting list you're in and you try to get into the second one, you're probably going to wait more.
Yeah.
Because everybody's trying to get the Johnson & Johnson one. And if you get off the list you were in before, and then you try to get in again, you're going to the back of the line. So you might lose your spot.
Yeah.
So if you're already on the line or on the waiting list to get one shot, just stay on that one. I understand that you guys think the Johnson & Johnson's, I don't know. I'm still waiting. I have my own beliefs in that. But to each his own. Now, if they tell me, yo, you get the Johnson & Johnson shot, you're going to be good? By all means, I'm going to go.
And that one's supposed to be more effective.
Yeah.
I know my homegirl, Alyssa, got it. The Johnson & Johnson one, like a few weekends ago. They had something in Jacob Javits Center. It was like 24 hours. They were doing shots, like for one Saturday or something. She went like 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So they did, I think, the largest, at least in New York, like 13,000 shots.
But did you need like ID saying you live in New York or?
I believe so. So yeah, so she did that, and yeah, so yeah, that shit is still going, but like Al said, I got a feeling by like Jersey's already gonna open up 50%. If it continues to go down, then they're gonna probably move to 75%. Even though the other places, man, you wouldn't even know, like, cause going into Pier 115, that place was packed.
Really?
Packed. I mean, I'm sure they have separation with tables and all that stuff, but I'm like, damn, like, this is before they get 25%. I think they're more packed than 25%.
Did they have the outside open?
They had the outside open with the windows, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a little cold on Saturday. But if not, they had seating outside because they got the heated lamps.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm sure once they say 50%, they're gonna even try to do more. I just wonder, like once it goes back to 100%, like are they gonna put chairs like back to close as it used to be?
Of course they will.
Yeah. So that's the stuff that I wonder about what they're gonna do. But yeah, it's little by little, man. I got a feeling things are gonna open up. I already know for concerts like that, people are already starting to go on tour. They're already
shit.
I get an email from this concert company that like you could flip concert tickets, and they were saying like last month was their biggest selling like since the pandemic hit.
Wow.
So they know that now it's going to continue to go up because more people are going to go on tour. The same thing is happening with like water parks. I think just opened like throughout here and on Texas. So a lot of stuff like with baseball. I think baseball is going to start off with people, with a crowd, not full crowd, but so they're going to start. Football is probably going to same thing. If baseball is going to start football, UFC is having, and we'll talk about it in the next pay per view.
Oh my goodness!
In April, and he's saying it's a full house.
I know.
So it's in Jacksonville, where like I think he said 20 something.
Oh, 20 Florida?
Yeah, Jacksonville,
of course.
Florida. So that's
and not just them.
It's wrestling,
but wrestling's already promoting that they're selling tickets for WrestleMania.
Yeah,
it's in Tampa Bay, but I don't think they're gonna have a full capacity.
Yeah,
they're probably gonna have as many people as they Super Bowl did because it's in the same stadium. Mm-hmm. It's in Tampa Bay. The tickets were gonna be released this Tuesday, but they had to switch the day because they're doing like last year 2-day event again. So Saturday and Sunday, which is I'm okay with that.
So that's what's gonna happen. Little by little, they're gonna start opening up. The only thing is probably gonna be a bitch is getting into these places.
Oh yeah, because you gotta start.
You probably have to check the temperature. No, like actually going in. Like
so instead
they probably will have checking some sort of temperature, or they'll have one thing. Like when I went to Great Adventure, there was like a tent. You just walk through. That shit takes your temperature.
Oh okay.
So. And they'll have more hand sanitizers and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. Like that. That's good because they also got to look out for themselves. Because God forbid a big outbreak starts, then they could close back up. So it's just gonna probably be a little bit harder to get into play or take longer. Even with flying, they said that this month, I think this past weekend, the weekend of spring break, was the most TSA's had since last year. I think there was I forgot the number that he had of people who traveled. A lot of people traveled this past week. Now, too, with the stimulus check, mad people are going to be traveling.
Resorts are going to be booming.
Yeah, so, this is all, little by little, is pushing, like things are going to get back to normal. And, that's what they're saying with the economy and all that stuff that people are going to start, companies are going to start making money and reopening. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. Because, this time last year, I think in terms of going to work, sometime around this time last year, I think March 13th.
Okay.
That I could go into the office, or they were saying just wait, we got to wait and see.
Oh, they're bringing you guys into the office?
No. But I'm saying
last year.
This marks a year, I think, in terms of when shit started closing down.
When shit hit the fan.
Around this time last year was the time that they were really they closed. I think they closed a lot of offices. Baby, when were your last days?
My last day was the 21st.
So yes, the 21st. She was working at a hotel. So that's it's 4 more days. So yeah, so around this time last year was when shit started closing down. And that's why people now, you could tell we're a creature of habits.
Yeah.
People now getting used to it. It's like us. I always use my mask, but sometimes I forget. As opposed to when it first started, I was like, oh shit, gotta make sure I'm a mask.
It's like carrying your
I was
card.
always doing my hand sanitizer. I do it now, but not as often as I was doing it back then when I first around this time first last year. And just people now people getting comfortable